So, American Horror Story Cult is getting pretty interesting in the fact that we are now seeing more of Ivy's storyline and how much or why they have targeted Allie. Basically, don't mess with people who have kids or parents who want custody of their own kids. So that's fun. The fact that apparently the pinky promise, in a sense, I'm never going to see that the same way again. Thank you very much, American Horror Story. That essentially, when Kai is talking to Ivy, that essentially she broke down and told him, I'm afraid of the president. No, you're not. Okay, fine, I'm not. I'm afraid of sleeping with my wife. It's like, what now? Say what? And she has this bitterness almost in the fact that their son is not her son. Although, to be fair, which it might progress in the storyline a little bit more or in the next couple episodes, that their son Oz doesn't really like Allie anyway. He prefers Ivy, because Ivy's not crazy. So there's that. But of course, the plot thickens on the fact that, Meadow is essentially becoming Allie's, cohort, in a sense. I don't even know if that's the right word I want to use. But they're, working together, and then all of a sudden she's like, oh, yeah, okay, I guess I have to lie to you because Kai wants me to do a special mission or whatever. So that's fun. So Kai will probably take over the world. This is awesome. Super awesome. Also, let's see, what else? I had a laugh a little bit in the fact that when Kai is, not the congresswoman, the lady who wants to run against him, that, they show up and he's like, okay, well, I'm going to write your suicide note on Facebook because you're checking your Facebook right now. And it's like, I had to laugh to myself a little bit because not that any people's followers would be able to identify when something isn't right, but if something is a little bit out of the norm in terms of how something is written, you think they'd throw up some red flags, but I suppose suicide notes in general throw up red flags? So I'm not really sure about that, but it's just kind of like, oh, well, they're never going to believe that. Of course they will. It's on Facebook. On to the next topic. It's really sad how that's our life. That's the world today. If it's not on Facebook, it's not true. And we had that mentality when Facebook was first new. So, and that was the joke. It's not on Facebook, it's not true. You put your school, you put your relationship status, you apparently put your suicide notes. Anyway, so seeing how the plot is thickening with each episode, each passing episode is getting quite interesting, quite intriguing. But of course now, because of Ivy's and Kai's conversation, Allie is no longer fit to hold custody to their son. Not at all. But it is quite interesting that Kai is bringing up his sister, Winter, in the fact of, hey, Ivy, you want to take my young, hot sister? It's like, I'm sorry, who talks about their family that way? That's just really random. But I guess whatever keeps his cult following him, I suppose. But it is interesting to see the fact that it's like, hey, yeah, sure, I'll take her, but I need to have my son too. So anyway, just interesting stuff, and I'm kind of glad it's cruising along, and we're slightly past the very graphic scenes. But it is very interesting to see what's going to happen next, to say the least.